Hi, babies, it's Mrs. Agnello. This will be the first in a year-long series of wonderful videos made by yours truly so that you can take notes at your own speed. Right now, what I want to introduce to you is SMART goal setting. I have made a larger version of your goal setting template, and that way I can show you how I'm going to do it. So you are making your goal based off of your AR goal. I am making my goal based off of my fitness needs because I have some goals that I want to keep accountable to. So, I am making my goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So I'm going to start with specific, and just like you saw in our notes, I'm going to use the 5 W's, the who, what, where, when, and why. So I'm going to take a moment and fill that out. My who is me. My what is I want to pass my roller derby skating minimums. That means 5 minutes. I'll be able to do 27 laps, and I'll also be able to do crossovers, knee taps, and one-legged glides. So that is the skating minimums. I have set a date for this. I want this to be done by October 21st, which incidentally is the last day of Q1, which is when you need to have met your AR goal by. So my date, my when, is October 21st. My where is at the location where I'll do my assessment. It'll be at Moonlight Rollerway in Glendale. And my why, well, that's a bigger question. And this is where you really have to assess what your goal means to you. For me, it means being strong so that I can become a skating ref and be safe. For me, that is all that I need from my goal. So now that I've got my specifics filled out, I have who's doing it, what I'm doing, when I'm doing it by, where it'll happen, and why. Now I can move on and fill out, well, what's going to make it measurable? How am I going to measure my progress? What I'm going to do is, I also need to answer, how will I know when the goal is accomplished? What I'm going to do is make sure that I am increasing how many squats I can do in a certain time frame. And I'm also going to time my laps. Since my goal is very specific, I know exactly what sort of stepping stones I need to step on in order to get to the next step. As far as the A goes in SMART, achievable, this is where you're going to detail those steps. How can this goal be accomplished? How am I going to move from I set a big goal and some mini goals? How am I going to move from setting that to accomplishing that? And that's where I get to add things like I'm going to do 2 straight minutes of squats every single time I brush my teeth. My toothbrush has a timer, and I'm all squat, 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 and that will make me stronger. I can also add other logical steps, such as going to the roller derby practice on Thursdays, which I'll be doing. It's why we don't have tutoring on Thursdays, because I'm busy skating. I can add other things like making sure that I'm taking in enough water, so making sure that I am drinking 80 ounces of water a day so that I'm adequately hydrated for the athletics that I'm doing. As far as moving on to the R, the relevant portion, this is where you determine whether this goal is right for you. Since you guys are doing your AR goals, this is automatically relevant. You know why reading is important. You know why meeting your goal is important. If you don't, come see me because I want to help you. You need to understand how AR is going to improve your life, open doors for you. So if you don't understand that, please come see me. Please, please, please. If you feel that your goal is not reachable, if it's 46 points and that's just out of the ballpark, talk to me. I am a nice person. I'm not a nice person, but I'll work with you. Okay. Ultimately, we are going to finish with our T, our time bound. You have a deadline already implied. You need to have your stuff done really by October 20th so I can put that data in. So you are also going to work on when are you going to work on these goals. You're going to Set yourself mini goals so that maybe if your point goal is 40 points, well, we have 10 weeks of school, maybe you're going to try to get 4 points a week. And you map that out. You make it work for you in a time-bound way so that you have accountability to you. If you have any questions, please write them down. I will be floating, circulating throughout the class. I'm here for you. This is kind of a new idea that I'm trying out, making videos instead of lecturing in front of the class. If this doesn't work for you, that's okay. We'll find another solution. Find a way or make one. Mwah.